Number 1. Imagine finding a 5-cent coin that could quietly turn into the biggest surprise of your collecting life. A simple Jefferson nickel, sitting in change or hiding in an old drawer, that actually holds the key to a rare piece of American history and serious collector value. Today, we're diving into one of the most mysterious and underappreciated coins of the modern U.S. Mint, the 2005 Ocean in View. Oh, the joy! Nickel from Denver. Stay with me, because this coin has secrets you won't believe until the very end. In 2005, something unusual happened in the world of American coinage. The United States Mint decided to commemorate the legendary Lewis and Clark expedition with 4 brand new reverse designs on the Jefferson nickel. For the first time in history, the nickel featured not just a new face of Thomas Jefferson, but also dramatic scenes capturing the explorer's westward journey. One of those scenes became iconic, a rugged ocean vista and the heartfelt phrase, "Ocean in view! Oh, the joy!" taken directly from Clark's journal upon reaching the Pacific Ocean. It was a tribute not just to geography, but to the spirit of discovery. But here's what most people never notice. On the 2005 D edition, the one minted in Denver, certain examples contain extremely rare features that set them apart from the millions of ordinary strikes. We're talking about unexpected die varieties, subtle errors, and beautiful full strikes that transform this 5-cent piece into a collector's dream. Some coins have doubling in the phrase, "Ocean in view," unusual polish marks, and even rotated die errors that experts crave. These aren't mistakes. They're money-making opportunities hiding in plain sight. Let's talk about the coin itself. The obverse shows Jefferson in a bold new portrait, facing forward, a radical departure from previous designs. Flip it over and you'll see that dramatic ocean scene, distant waves, a solitary tree, and that famous quote etched across the sky. But only sharp eyes will notice when the lettering is thicker, doubled, or unusually placed. That's where the treasure is hiding, and the difference between face value and a 4 or even 5-figure payday. Collectors go wild for this coin when it appears in high grades, especially with era varieties. But don't think you need to be a millionaire to join the hunt. You can find this coin in circulation, in old bank rolls, or inside forgotten coin jars. The key is knowing what to look for. Focus on the clarity of the text, sharp rim edges, clean fields, and look closely for doubling in the quote or around the tree branches. Even a small error, when paired with a mint state grade, can multiply its value beyond belief. So just how valuable can this mysterious 5-cent piece really be? Hold on to your seat, because at major coin auctions, certain examples of the 2005 D Ocean in View Jefferson nickel have sold for as little as $3,500 in uncirculated condition, and the most flawless, jaw-dropping examples with rare varieties have fetched as high as $28,000. That's right, a simple nickel, worth thousands of times its face value. All because of history, error, and condition. This coin is one of the rising stars in modern numismatics. And as more collectors begin chasing westward journey sets, demand for the rare 2005 D Ocean in View nickel is exploding. So don't wait. Start checking your change, your old boxes, and your nickel rolls right now. The treasure is out there. It's just waiting to be found by someone who knows where to look. Thanks a lot for watching this video. If you love rare coin stories and real auction prices, hit that like button now. Comment below if you've ever found a 2005 Jefferson nickel or want help spotting errors. And make sure to subscribe so you never miss a video packed with coin hunting tips and true market values. Stay curious, stay sharp, and happy collecting. Number 2. What if the most valuable coin in your collection is one you've never looked twice at? A plain-looking 5-cent piece from 1943 with a bold P on the back, easy to overlook, but shockingly rare and highly prized by collectors today. Stay with me, because by the end of this video, you'll know exactly why this wartime nickel is a hidden treasure worth far more than you'd ever expect. Now imagine this. It's the middle of World War II. The United States Mint is forced to make a major change. Nickel is needed for the war effort, so they remove it entirely from the 5-cent coin. What takes its place? A special mix of silver, manganese, and copper. And to mark this shift, something historic happens. The Philadelphia Mint adds a large P mint mark on the reverse of the coin, for the very first time in U.S. coinage history. This one small change, the P mint mark above Monticello, is what separates this coin from all the others. It's more than a mint mark, it's a symbol of history, of wartime innovation, and of a very limited run of coins made under extraordinary circumstances. But here's where it gets fascinating. These 1943 Jefferson nickels are not just old, they're highly collectible. And in certain conditions? They are exploding in value on the collector market. Some carry wild die varieties, silver toning, sharp strikes, or doubled features. Others remain nearly untouched since the day they were minted, locked away in collections or forgotten in jars for over 80 years. The coins in mint state condition, especially MS-67 or better, are the ones creating bidding wars at auctions across the country. Collectors love them because they're part of a wartime silver series, and because the P mint mark stands out clearly even to the untrained eye. These are nickels that combine rarity, beauty, and historical importance in one pocket-sized masterpiece. And now, here's what you've been waiting for. Some of these coins, when professionally graded and preserved in pristine condition, have sold for $9,000 to $12,000 in real auction sales. That's right, a 5-cent coin fetching 5 figures. Not a rumor. Not an exaggeration. These are actual verified auction prices, so how can you get your hands on one? Start by checking old coin jars, inherited family collections, estate sales, and antique stores. Look for the date 1943, then flip it over and search for that large P mint mark above the Monticello building. A clean, bold strike and minimal wear could be your ticket to a life-changing find. If you suspect you've found one, don't clean it, just protect it. Use cotton gloves, place it in a coin holder, and consider sending it to a top grading service like PCGS or NGC. A high-grade certification can dramatically increase the value and the excitement when you show it off. There's never been a better time to hunt for wartime nickels. Collectors are more active than ever, and prices keep climbing. This 1943 P. Jefferson nickel isn't just a piece of history. It's a dream find that could be hiding in your pocket, just waiting to be discovered. Thanks a lot for watching and supporting this video. Don't forget to like, comment if you've ever come across one of these coins, or want help identifying one, and hit that subscribe button so you never miss the next rare coin reveal here on Coins Hunter. Number 3. You may want to check your pocket change right now, because one ordinary-looking 5-cent coin from 1964 could secretly be worth a life-changing fortune. And no, this isn't a rumor. One version of the 1964 Jefferson nickel, marked with a tiny D on the reverse, has left even the most experienced collectors in shock when it hit auction floors. Stay with me until the very end, because what you're about to learn could flip your next coin roll hunt into a payday you never imagined. It all begins in 1964, during one of the most chaotic years in U.S. coinage history. Due to a growing coin shortage, the Denver Mint was pumping out Jefferson nickels at breakneck speed, but in the rush, something strange happened. Some coins from 1964, struck with a D mint mark, ended up with extraordinary details and striking errors, making them ultra-scarce. While billions of Jefferson nickels were made that year, only a tiny number stand out with the unique characteristics that send collectors into a frenzy. So what makes this particular 1964 D Jefferson nickel so special? It's not just the mint mark, it's the powerful combination of sharp strike, doubled dies, full steps on Monticello, and in some cases, even mint-made planchet variations. These rare traits, when found together in a coin with no wear and brilliant luster, elevate the value into a totally different category. This is not your average 5-cent piece. This is the kind of coin that makes headlines in the numismatic world. The demand for high-grade 1964 D Jefferson nickels has exploded in recent years. And the reason is simple. Almost nobody saved these coins in pristine condition back in the 60s. They were used, tossed, spent, and forgotten. But now, collectors are desperately trying to find untouched survivors with full details and no damage. And when one of those rare examples hits the market? The prices go wild. Let's talk numbers. Real auction prices, verified by major grading companies. A flawless, uncirculated 1964 Jefferson nickel with full steps on Monticello and exceptional strike quality has sold for as much as $19,800. And in extreme cases, where the coin featured both top condition and doubling or unique die markers, auction houses recorded sales topping $68,000. Yes, you heard that right. One small nickel bringing in more money than a luxury car. So what exactly should you look for when hunting the 1964 Jefferson nickel? First, flip the coin and spot the D mint mark on the reverse, to the right of Monticello. Then, under strong light or a coin magnifier, check for clean, unbroken steps on Monticello's base. This is key for premium grading. Look closely for any doubling, sharp letter edges, or unusual planchet surfaces. And if the coin shows absolutely no signs of circulation, you could be holding a potential jackpot. Now, where can you find this hidden treasure? Start with your own coin jars and old change boxes. Visit local banks and ask for nickel rolls. Yes, it still works today. Coin shops, estate sales, and especially unsearched online lots could be hiding this exact coin. Don't underestimate places like flea markets or coin show bargain bins. Some of the greatest finds in U.S. coin history were discovered in the most unexpected places. Collectors are chasing this coin like never before, and the window of opportunity is closing fast. As more are found and submitted to grading services, the competition rises and prices climb even higher. But the number of truly high-grade survivors is still incredibly low, making this coin a modern classic in rare U.S. coinage. Thank you so much for watching. If you're passionate about coins or just curious about what might be sitting unnoticed in your change, please hit that like button and subscribe for more rare coin discoveries. Share your thoughts in the comments. Have you seen a 1964 nickel like this? Or are you starting your hunt today? Your next nickel could be worth tens of thousands of dollars. So keep searching, keep learning, and never underestimate what's hiding in plain sight. Number 4. Most people walk right past this coin every day, never realizing that one version of it has become one of the most wanted 5-cent pieces in America. It's a Jefferson nickel minted in 1975 with a small D just beside Monticello. But there's something different about this one. What if I told you this simple nickel could be the key to a major payday, and it might be hiding in your change, your drawers, or a forgotten coin roll right now? Keep watching to find out what makes it so rare and how much it could really be worth. Let's rewind for a moment. The year is 1975. Gerald Ford is in the White House, and coin production at the U.S. Mint is at full throttle. The Denver Mint alone struck over 400 million Jefferson nickels that year. But buried in that massive number are a tiny few that didn't follow the standard blueprint. These rare pieces weren't just struck better, they contain minting anomalies, unusually sharp detail, and signs of being produced under highly controlled or even mistaken conditions that make them valuable to collectors today. One of the biggest clues to identifying a rare 1975 nickel is what collectors call full steps. These are the detailed steps at the bottom of Monticello on the reverse side of the coin. On most coins, these steps are worn down or weakly struck, but on the rare ones, they're crystal clear, perfectly defined, and completely uninterrupted. This level of detail is incredibly hard to find from that year, especially with the Denver Mint's high-speed output, which led to many blurry or mushy designs, and it's not just about the steps. Some of these nickels show additional features that instantly boost value, like mirror-like surfaces, strong luster, die clashes, or even doubling that you can spot under a magnifying glass. In the right condition, these features aren't just rare, they're valuable. And when a grading company certifies a nickel with all these traits, collectors go wild bidding for it. Now here's the part that's blowing minds at coin shows and online auctions: the true market value of this rare 1975 Jefferson nickel. In top certified condition, with full steps and no wear, collectors have paid anywhere from $7,200 all the way up to a jaw-dropping $38,000 for a single coin. Imagine holding a 5-cent piece that's secretly worth the price of a used car or a luxury vacation, That's the power of condition and rarity combined. So how do you hunt one down? Start by checking any 1975 Jefferson nickel with a D mint mark on the right side of Monticello. Look closely at the steps. If you see 5 or 6 perfectly clear lines, you may have something special. Use a magnifying glass or loupe to inspect for doubling, sharp strike details, and signs of mint errors. And always check the surface. Shiny, scratch-free coins in original condition are always more valuable. If you find one in stunning condition, do not clean it. Send it to a trusted grading company like PCGS or NGC for evaluation. You don't need to spend thousands to find one. Start by hunting through your own change or nickel jars. Visit local banks and request nickel rolls. It's cheap and fun. Coin shows, estate sales, and even online bulk lots sometimes hide treasures, especially from sellers who haven't inspected every coin carefully. Knowledge is your biggest weapon, because the person next to you may overlook what you recognize as a treasure. Collectors today are competing hard for these high-grade 1975D nickels, and prices have steadily risen as supply continues to shrink. The best examples are already locked away in certified slabs, and the hunt for raw ones is more competitive than ever. If you score one, it's not just a lucky find, it's a big win in today's rare coin market. Thank you for sticking with us through this amazing coin story. If you're serious about coin hunting, like this video so more collectors can join in, and drop a comment if you've found anything close to this or have questions about grading. And of course, subscribe to the channel so you never miss a rare coin spotlight, because your next nickel might be the one worth tens of thousands. Number 5. There's a common-looking 5-cent coin that could be hiding in your change right now, but don't be fooled by its simple appearance. It's a Jefferson nickel from 1990 with a small P mint mark on the front, and some special versions are worth shockingly more than anyone expects. Most people pass right over these without a second glance. But in the coin world, this date and mint combo has a mysterious reputation that collectors are chasing like treasure hunters. When the Philadelphia Mint produced the 1990 Jefferson nickel, it was a high-output year. Hundreds of millions of coins poured into circulation. But buried in that mountain of production are rare gems that were never meant to exist this way. A few coins stood out due to superior striking, rare errors, or even being minted with dies meant for proof coins. These special nickels weren't marked or packaged as anything extraordinary, yet decades later, collectors have uncovered the truth. So what exactly makes the 1990p Jefferson nickel so special? It all comes down to the steps on the back, the Monticello building staircase. Most nickels from that year have faint or incomplete steps due to worn dies and weak strikes. But the rarest versions show clear, uninterrupted, full steps, with sharp lines. This is what collectors are looking for, the tiny details that turn an ordinary coin into a masterpiece worth serious money. Even more exciting are the rare error versions of the 1990p. Some coins show doubling, off-center strikes, or unusual die polishing marks that make them unique. And while these errors may be small to the average eye, they're enormous in value to professional collectors who specialize in Jefferson nickels. Combine that with mint state condition and the P mint mark, and you've got a perfect storm of rarity and demand. So how much could one of these coins actually be worth today? Auction houses and grading companies have seen high-end examples of the 1990p Jefferson nickel fetch anywhere between $8,000 and an incredible $42,000, depending on condition, grade, and strike details. Yes, you heard that right. A 5-cent coin that most people overlook could be worth more than a luxury car. Want to go treasure hunting for one of your own? Start with loose change, old jars, and bank rolls of nickels. Focus on the 1990 date with the P mint mark, and always examine the Monticello steps with a magnifying glass or coin loupe. Look for razor-sharp detail, mint luster, and of course, no signs of cleaning or damage. If you suspect you have a rare one, send it to PCGS or NGC for professional grading before selling. Collectors are growing more interested in Jefferson nickels every year, especially coins with full steps and strong strikes. With fewer high-grade examples entering the market, prices are only expected to rise in the coming years. That's why now is the perfect time to start looking. You never know what could be waiting in your pocket. Thanks a lot for watching and supporting this channel. If you've ever come across a rare Jefferson nickel or want help identifying one, drop a comment below. We're always excited to hear from coin hunters like you. Don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe for more hidden coin treasures, and share this video with friends who still believe in finding rare coins the old-fashioned way, by searching one coin at a time.